Hi, guys. Good morning. Happy Sunday to you all. Hope you are all well and safe, and welcome back once again to The Edward. I'm your host, Eddie, and in today's video, I'll be giving you my episode review for the latest and great episode of Evil, which dropped today on Paramount Plus. I just got done watching it, and I really enjoyed it for multiple reasons. And before I get into all of that, of course, as usual, per most of my episode reviews, or all of my episode reviews, which are spoiler-filled, spoilers abound in this video. We'll be discussing character details, plot stuff, character fates, all that jazz, revelations. So if you're not caught up on Evil by the most recent episode, the one that dropped today on Paramount Plus, you do not want to keep watching or listening, as I will be discussing spoilers. That being said, you have been warned. Let's get right back into it. First and foremost, this episode, I think, was a good reminder that not every single case or assessment the team is going to be looking into will necessarily always have a hostile or nasty demon or monster. That sometimes there is an entity involved, but it's one that's far more well-meaning and nowhere near as nasty. Like there may or may not have been an angel, or at least two angels, because we saw one white one and one black one as they appeared to David as visions. And of course, he was questioning or wondering if they were even real, or if they even came from God, or maybe they came from somewhere else. But it was a good episode to remind us that not every single case is going to have a nasty monster. And I think, if I remember correctly, there were a couple of angel-centric episodes in seasons 1 and 2 where most of the time when they investigated stuff, there was usually a nastier entity involved. But sometimes they'll investigate stuff like this horrific building collapse, which feels a little too similar to the real-life tragedy that occurred not too long ago down in Florida. It's like a good reminder to us that, oh yeah, you know what, because not every single case is going to be about something evil necessarily. They're just here to ascertain if it's something religious-based or scientific-based. So that's what they're here for. And angels obviously fall under the religious category. So I really liked this episode. Even though there was a monster they were investigating the case, there was certainly a monster in the episode, and he was awesome. The scary, five-eyed, goat-looking guy who is just referred to as the manager in the place where Cheryl works. I guess he's the top dog and he's the boss, which I guess means he's Leland's boss, or maybe he and Leland are on the same level, because Leland seems pretty comfortable with his authority position. And I guess it would make sense that Cheryl would be in shock and disgust as to what she sees when she first approaches him. Because looking back at season 2, we saw her at the demon cult gathering thing and the weird fluid transfusion thing that she does with Leland from time to time. But we never saw her in the presence of anything that wasn't human. So this was the first time she saw a demon or something non-human. Of course, it jarred her very much. But then I guess it's her way of being formally welcomed into the club now, as Leland puts it. So I guess she now has the ability to see, because to everyone else, the manager looks like a human being, but to her and Leland, he looks like what he really is, which is a demon or a monster. So I guess this means she can now see evil for what it truly is if she's in the presence of it, maybe. Or maybe she could just see their demon counterparts or partners in this little building, or in this little business or organization, this misinformation company or whatever they're called. I thought that was great. I mean, I think most of that looked like it was practical effects or whatever, but it looked fantastic. I love the voice that the guy used too. I wasn't all surprised that he turned out to be a kind of a crass, nasty boss when he smacked her on the ass as he sent her on her way out. Although he did give her a promotion, and he did not imply any weird sexual favors yet. But still, the smack on the ass was creepy and unsettling. But kind of fitting for a being who looks and acts and sounds like that. But I guess this means Cheryl is all formally in. Because I thought she was already in, like, with season 2, like back in season 2 when we saw her with the demon family, or not the demon worshipping family in Leland. I don't know. But I'm also relieved that Sister Andrea's fate is safe for now. She's not kicked out of the church or forced to retire because David put them into a corner playing the race card. Nicely done, David. Very nice. And I love, because at first I'm like, why is he threatening? Oh, okay, this would be a bad look for the church. Very smart. Nice. And I also love how he points out for the record that Leland is the one trying to get Sister Andrew removed from the church and removed from service. And of course, he plays the one card he has, which is the race card. So well done to David. So it's nice that he was able to protect her for now, at least. And I don't think she's losing her mind. I think this was all just something that Leland concocted to try to get her formally kicked out of the church officially. So he would have one less obstacle to deal with whatever his plans he has in the works for New York or the world. I really enjoyed this episode. I mean, we had multiple overlapping storylines going on. You know, I like the twist with the one survivor being a girl who was actually planted there by Leland, or possibly planted by Leland. And of course, she tries to give a little burn to the team before leaving, saying, it means your team is losing, and then leaves. So creepy. Oh, and Kristen deserves a Mother of the Year award. She is such a good mother to her daughters and sets such an excellent example for them. Like the way she so defiantly, bravely yells down at the train, showing and teaching her girls there's nothing to be scared of and they're far stronger than they realize. Hats off to Kristen. That is a Mother of the Year moment right there. So good on her. I really love how she does her absolute best in raising and teaching her girls that they're a lot stronger and better than they give themselves credit for, like any good parents or good mother would do. So hats off to her. I thought that was real sweet. God, what a great episode. I love the manager. I love all the storylines that were ongoing. I love that Sister Andrea is safe for now. Oh, it looks like there's a demon in there taunting her. Kind of looked like George, but I don't think it was George. Speaking of George, where the hell is he? We're supposed to see George this season, damn it. Anywho, all right, guys, thank you so much for joining me for another episode review of our favorite Paramount Plus show, Evil. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget, new episodes of Evil drop every Sunday on Paramount Plus. It's a great subscription service. If you don't have it, I highly recommend it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.